Hey there everybody, how you all doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend so far, or had a great weekend I should say. It's Monday call. This weekend went really fast. How you doing there Mr. Bodine? How goes the fishing? Oh, what a weekend. Yeah, I don't know. Not quite with it today. Got a bit of a headache, so I'll get through it today and then I'll be jumping off. Obviously it's my wedding anniversary as well today, so hey there Mr. Viking, how you doing buddy? I forgot. I totally just realised something that I haven't got my other little earbud in for my phone. Let me get that connected a sec. That I want, and I really should jump into my own stream, my channel. There we go. Cool. Just started for the day. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed actually those competitions yesterday. That was during Dave's stream. That walleye right at the end was definitely a great competition to get in. And there we go. But yeah, everyone did really well. Alright, so there we go. If you guys are not following, first of all, Mr. Viking streaming himself, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. So yeah, well, could be better. I'm so tired. Oh yeah, long days, work and everything. I fully understand that, and obviously with everything going on over the weekend, yeah, completely understand. Yeah, like I said, I've got a slight headache today. I'm not sure why, but I do. Maybe playing too much. I don't know. Right. So I'm just gonna grab something quickly. I think it was that one I was on with an orange frame. I think that's the one. Could be that one. That looks a bit better. And we'll just do this. No, not aluminium. I want chrome. Got me chrome. And I do want the attacher on the back. There we go. And I always go with the nice chunky tyres. Yeah, that'll do. Buy that. Right. Oh, happy anniversary today is also my sister and her husband's. Oh, blimey, Bodine. Holy heck. Yep, thank you very much. Yeah, it's our 13th wedding anniversary today, so yeah, once I've finished streaming today, I will be definitely spending some time with my wife, and maybe doing a bit of playing afterwards as well. But yeah, thank you very, very much, and see if I can back this thing up properly without naffing it up. Right, this is one reason I like the man trucks. Obviously it does, this is actually one of the base game ones, obviously I've just taken and put my little decal on the back, but obviously you can connect dollies and stuff onto the back of these. It's really cool, very good utility vehicle, that's for sure. There we go, just back that up, back that up, back that up, and yeah, you're very, very welcome for that. Shout out Viking as well. I've never been very good backing up, but sometimes I do a better job than others. There we go, that's not too bad. And let's switch to that. So I'm basically going to be carrying kind of on from my last stream on Friday. Obviously where I basically took a bit of the weekend off from playing Farm Sim. Mainly spent time on Fishing Planet. So we're going to be collecting up bales. Obviously I did carry on after the stream, baling up the field I was on. 30. What one was I on? I think it was 34 I was bailing up, wasn't I? But I did actually go through and bail up 37 as well. Actually got most of that sorted out already. I just need to finish off that other big field, so that's going to be what I'm doing today. There we go. I thought I'd come down and grab another trailer because it did take me a little while to get sorted, so we'll head up there now. 18th for them, wow. Yeah. Well, happy anniversary to obviously your sister, Mr. Bodine, and her husband. Alright, Right then, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing now. Obviously, I've been sending some vehicles back to where they should be. But yeah, at the minute, there's not a lot going on till next month, I believe it is, where the next cycle of harvesting kicks in. So yeah, obviously one thing I do need to do is those new fields I purchased that I was harvesting the other day. Let's just go across here actually. Yeah, I need to go through, plough them up, obviously collect the stones off of there. Yeah, that's going to be fun. But yeah, one thing I am going to do once the spruces, obviously where I removed obviously was it the orange or apple trees there by the main driveway, I'm going to actually wait for the spruces to grow, the saplings I've got so far, and then I'm actually going to remove the whole lot and just do all saplings. And how you doing there, Mr. Jers? No, obviously that seems fine. But yeah, so obviously I've got to wait for them first of all to grow, which should be, I'm hoping next month actually. Then what I can do is take the brucks to them, remove the whole lot, and then start again with that. There we go. Get around here. That's better. But yeah, baling, and more baling. You need to go that way. Whoa, cripes. That wasn't bad a skid. That was not a crash, by the way. That was just a side skid. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. Not too bad, thanks. Not too bad, thanks, Mr. Jers. Bit of a headache. Obviously, I've taken some painkillers before going live, so hopefully they'll kick in soon. I am driving like I stole it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I still need to actually go through this and lower some of the specs on the engine there. I've been playing around with it, trying to get it optimized, I suppose is the best way of putting it. It's still not quite there, but it's almost there. But getting there, right, what's that? New Holland has got to his point. Oh, cool. Cool. You're starting to sound like Dave. I know. Yeah, been hanging around with him too much, that's a problem. Hey there, Oppies, how you doing, bud? Right. So yeah, this is all I'm going to be doing. Once I get to the field, obviously I can give you some guys some information that's been released today about a up-and-coming FSL tournament. It's going to be held in the UK, which is quite interesting. But I'll get to the field first of all. Actually, I could put her on auto drive, but yeah. You're doing great. Yeah, I'm not too bad there, Oppies. Not too bad. Obviously, it is Monday again, so yeah, the start of the week. It's like great. Yeah, I'm not feeling it today, but yeah, wedding anniversary and all that. So, gotta stay positive at the end of the day. So, but yes, here we go. So yeah, actually, while I'm actually driving up, just so everybody is aware, obviously there was an update this weekend, update 14 to the map. Yipes. So obviously if you didn't get it on Saturday or Sunday, make sure to go over to the mod folder switcher and sync the update. Obviously Dajnet does have obviously the exclamation mark update 14 in his chat, or one comment, and that'll give you the link for the non-users. So yeah, go over and get it, because it does help fix a few things and gets a few things sorted out. Right, actually while I'm here, I'm going to show you guys a little something that wasn't really mentioned about in the update. Now obviously one of the factories that was updated was the Heinz factory. Sorry, I was just looking at something. So obviously something I kind of added back in from 19 that had been removed previously. Obviously vinegar is now back, that's the first thing. Hey there, Mr. Grits fan. I'm on a 2-week vacation and it started today. Nice one, Oppies. So I was supposed to be catching all the streams. Are you actually going away anytime? Do some sort of vacation-y stuff? And yeah, how you doing, Mr. Grits? I'm not too bad, thanks. So yeah, like I was mentioning, obviously the vinegar has been added back in. Obviously this is what's come back in this current update 14. Obviously you still got your lanes for your other products to spawn if you want to. Now I am going to try and work on this up the back. Now obviously this has been added back in, this little dock area. It was in 19. Obviously when it came over to 22 I kind of removed it. I should have just left it there really. But yeah, I've added it back in. This pushers as yet do not work, so yeah, don't try and use them yet. I will try and get them working and obviously get this working as well. Now, I was kind of thinking for those who use the Hispano modding pack, it might be quite nice actually just to have a trailer there and set up like the spawning at the top here. Maybe something in the next mod pack, I don't know, that I could do. But obviously I did go through, added in displays again. They're fully working. As you can see, I've got plenty of vinegar in stock. I did add one for obviously the relish as well, because obviously that was added this time to Canyon Crossing as a new product. So yeah, one other thing that I did add in as well, which will be getting changed at some point, is the old palette visuals in the back here. Obviously I want to get these all replaced and updated to the current ones. Yeah, because that definitely needs adjusting and maybe moved across a little bit. But yeah, I might even have them so they're spawning in as the products are filling, so that'd be quite nice as well. So yeah, always little jobs here and there to do that I'm sort of working on. So obviously that is the first thing. The second thing that was well, altered, should we say, is obviously the vinegar factory that is built into the map now produces half the amount as it used to. Basically what I did is copied the recipe from that into the Heinz factory. So the Heinz factory is going to be pumping out a lot more than I suppose it would normally. But yeah, that should help you guys out a little bit. And obviously if you wanted to, if you've got the Heinz factory built, you can actually come through and now, what in the heck is that? Oh, it's a step. If you want to, you could sell the vinegar factory now, in all honesty. But yeah, that should definitely help you guys out. You plan on going away? Oh, good, cool. Now, obviously, one thing I would recommend if you do have the vinegar factory, sorry, not the vinegar factory, the Heinz factory. You'll get it right one of these times. Is to get it set to storing as quickly as possible when you load in. Sorry, I should have mentioned that the other day, but yeah, I got a bit sidetracked. Excuse me. So that's got sorted. Right, the other thing that was updated this weekend is obviously these multi-greenhouses. They should now output a lot more than what they used to. There may still be some further tweaks made to these. But yeah, you should get quite a bit. Obviously, you can still run them with just your water and your seeds to get your normal product out. But obviously if you're adding in the compost, the lime, the fertilizer and the herbicide, obviously these act as your boosters. Obviously the boosters were up to 100% on each, so you should get a lot.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
I love that. It's so funny. So yeah, obviously this greenhouse, the multi-greenhouse and the herb one were both tweaked a little bit. I do need to come over here at some point and get water and seeds into them. Yes, but that's cool. And obviously, yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Grits Fan 101, click on that link, give him a follow, guys. He is a great streamer. Obviously, he's still quite new, but he is getting there. But obviously, he does need people to sort of chat to him. That's the main thing. But yeah. But yeah, Mr. Grits Fan, you never said, how are you today, sir? So yeah, obviously that's While I'm there, I'm there. Hey, Special Greg, how you doing? Actually, at some point I do need to come through here and obviously go through with a plough, and fertilise the trees, orchard trees. There's always something to do on this place. It's mental. Hello, hello. Yeah. Now, obviously, one thing I did do is I have come through and obviously mulched, and I don't think I needed to plough these ones this time, but even though it's showing it now. That's weird. That's very, very weird. Did I do them or not? Maybe I missed them. Let's come over here. Nope, that says we need ploughed. Okay, that's weird. I'm going to have to go through with a plough. But yeah, I've got them all mulched and fertilised. I guess I'm going to have to go through with a plough at some point on that. Now, obviously, I did mention about the orchard trees to Mr. Dave the other day, and see if we can actually get these so they can actually be mulched. I'm not sure if it's just that mine aren't quite long enough yet. I'm not sure, but yeah, mine's are not working yet. I know X-Man was asking about it as well, and I think they need to be mulched at some point as well. But yeah, I really need to do some work on these things. And where the heck's all my hops gone? Dave, you've broken my hops. I had hops here. What's going on? Does anybody else have hops down? Oh, please don't say they're broken again. I had hops there, they're all the way up to the top. What's going on? Let me see something. Yeah, 'cause on Friday I came through here and had loads of hops there. They've all disappeared. What's going on? Now, let's see. I want to see if I can push these hops on. Let's see. Wednesday, apple, pear. Ooh. Maple, apricot, banana, coca, hops. Growth level, I think it was round 2. Oh! Okay. They're back. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Let's go to... hops. Hops 3. It may be that when I went through and mulched these, it took the plants away as well then. Well, that ain't good. I know they were higher than that, so let's try 4. Oh. On that one. Maybe? I'll let them catch up. Oh, man. I'm sure they were higher than that. Okay, note to self, do not mulch these because they will mess up the plants as well. Okay. Let's put that back to, well, when do they get planted? Let's see, probably around about there. Is it going to take? Hello? Oh, I'll just leave it at that, sort it. Oh, okay, I must remember, mulch after harvesting. Right, Billy, those silos for the greenhouses, where do you get silos by the greenhouse? Oh, they are by Green Thumb Farmer. Oppies. Let's see, let me visit. So you're on about these ones here, yeah? So yeah, these are the ones by Green Thumb Farmer. They're on his Trello board. Obviously, I've used the individual ones and just placed them side by side. And then obviously I've got one here for obviously the maple sap. And yeah. But you can actually, there's a whole building there as well. But yeah, if you go to our Trello, the SGA Trello, just do exclamation mark SGA, we'll give you that link, and yeah, you can get it through there. But yeah, dang. Anywho, but yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out at some point. Something's not quite right with my hops. Prohibition. And those other four. Yeah, this should be all in the same pack. The see-through ones, they're all should be in the same pack. They're oppies. Yeah, so this one here is a single one on its own. It should all be in the same pack. So if I come in here, construction, I think it was on the PV storage. Yeah, so let's see, orchard single right there. Obviously, that's what I'm currently using on these ones here, and then you do have the maple tree sap one as well, like that. Yep. And then obviously, if you really wanted to, there's an entire building for all of the products to go into. I wonder if I can get in. Oh, there we go. Which isn't too bad. Obviously, I just wanted something a little bit smaller than that just to fit in here. But yeah, obviously these are up on Green Thumb's Trello board. So yep. Obviously, you did the same ones with the mining materials as well. The single, and then obviously the big one that I know a lot of people are using that actually at the minute. So yep, just go on over. It should all be in that same pack. So no worries there, oppies. Anytime. Right, let's see if I can do this. So Control Shift R. Control Shift R. Hopefully. You swore you. I typed clamp. It's 9 AM. Oh yeah, still early for you. There we go. See, now isn't this easier? Having nice little stacks to go through and pick up, rather than trying to get all of those individual bales. Yeah, obviously using that follow me mod is definitely a good way of doing it. Oh, I can go right through. There we go. Cool. And obviously that's what was stacking it. Obviously you just jump out every now and again when the trailer is filled up, and yeah, you're all good to go. Just unload and then reactivate it. It's kind of helpful actually. Definitely helps out. So yeah, I've got this field to clear. I've still got, whoa, like better brakes I need to get on this thing for sure. Yeah, there's the other field as well, down where my little port is for the fishing. All those alfalfa bales still to pick up. That'll be fun. Yeah, one stack is what? Oh, it's actually one row, isn't it? Thinking about it. There we go. So that's going to be 4. Come on, you. Really? You're saying you're not going to load any more than that one? You are a douchebag. There we go. That didn't do it right, did it? Oh, it might have done. Did it? Did it? No, it did. Okay. I have been having so many problems with the blinking bales. I don't know why. They just do not want to behave for me today. And over the weekend, let's see if I can get you. There we go. Hey, yeah. Yeah, for some reason that auto bale thing just doesn't always go on for me, or want to stay on. Alright, anywho. There we go. Let's grab all of them. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll probably start at the top end here and then just work my way down. I've got no idea how many bales are actually on here, so it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Does Dave call the bale stacking cheating as well? It's not cheating, it's actually being very resourceful, I think. Obviously, if you wanted to go through and do it his way, then yeah, go for it. There we go. I think I've got one more row to go. But yeah, I know in places where I've lived in the UK previously, this is how they actually set theirs up. They'll actually stack the bales and then come back later with like a telehandler or something and then load them on. Obviously, they don't have real life auto loading, but yeah. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So yeah, that's not too. The only thing that's missing really is a tarp on these now. Obviously, I do know that a lot of places they'll actually have a tarp going over the top, like a cover, and yeah. Now, why is that rear one not doing anything? And Hoboa, I think that is. Thank you very much for that follow, and obviously welcome in. Obviously, if any of you guys do have any questions, you are more than welcome to pop it in chat. I'm kind of curious why this back trailer isn't acting the same as the front one. So obviously this front one here has added the straps over the top, but the back one didn't. That is very strange. Anyway, let's get these guys back to the farm. This should be fun. And right. Alpaca bales, exactly. Yeah, so hopefully next in-game month for me it's going to be round 2 of harvesting with any luck. So that'd be June, July. So yeah, it'd be August. So yeah, starting to get into those late summer crops, early autumn stuff. So yay! Just wondering what exactly is up for readiness. Let's have a look actually. Next month, crop calendar there. So we're gonna be coming into August. So we've got canola. Alfalfa should be ready again. Maybe clover. Nope, haven't got any of that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that's for placing in. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong one. It should be the yellows. Okay, so maybe some more wheat. Actually, canola should be still ready. Oats, oats. Yeah, canola, barley, that. I'm looking at. Should be looking at August. Sorry. So wheat. Yeah. So it looks like the potatoes are going to be coming into a fair sorghum. What's that? The flax. Oh, cool. My flax should be ready next month then. Lavender. Nice. Poppies. I haven't got any poppies this year. Really need to get something in for next year. So poppies and peas is something definitely I need to get planted. I haven't got any onions. I've still got a fair bit of onions from like last year or the year before. So yeah. Need to start getting some more of these big factories up and running. Oh, speaking of big factories, I did place down, while I think about it before I get sidetracked and carry on with those bells, I did place down the PVCC oil factory. Yay! Obviously this came out last weekend, if anybody wasn't aware. We need an alpaca, livestock and fleece blanket production. Yeah, we need alpacas first of all. That'd be quite nice. So yeah, so obviously I'm just down the road from Dell, and I thought, oh, that's a perfect, nice little area, I think, for this. So I literally bought the land, cleared the couple of buildings that were there. Yeah, and I popped it down here. Got some trees going around the outside. Hopefully there is enough room for getting in and out. Obviously, one thing I do want to do is get some parking lines along the front, some cars, some just sort of tidy up type thing to make it look like it's an actual building that's being worked. So yeah, that is where I've got mine currently. I do still need to get in and build the Kellogg's factory. I've obviously got it placed. I just haven't got the materials in there yet. If I get a chance today, I'll try and get in and do that because I've got enough products. Obviously, the building here, I did actually purchase the land as well. Obviously, the other day, demolished it, and then realised it was too small for what I wanted. So I'll be using that at some point for something. No idea what yet. But yeah, this area is coming on quite nicely, I think. It's definitely getting there. Obviously, I could, I suppose, on this side, when I get around to purchasing this, put some more apartment blocks. That is something that is desperately needed at the moment. Mainly the morale and support is what I really need to focus on. But we'll get there. But yeah, I'm just sort of looking at that thing, and that would make it a nice, almost like an apartment block area. Just out of curiosity, I did actually download the ones by Green Thumb. Where are we? Oh, here. Just out of curiosity, now obviously if I took up one, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 buildings I could take out. Maybe those as well, actually. Actually, I own those two, I think. Let's see. I'm thinking something like that. Actually, that's very, very cheap. 400 for that. No errors, good. But yeah, see, you could have something like that in there. That's not too bad. Now, are you going to come out a bit more so I can see what I'm doing? I might have hit the limit. But yeah, that wouldn't look too bad, actually. Have it maybe butted up there? That might work, actually. Hey, Green Thumb, speak of the devil. How you doing there, buddy? I believe you may need to have more than 100 trees. I know, I want a lot more trees. Well, the thing is, the nice thing with trees is they do block out things that are going on. They act as an occluder. So, obviously, where you got your factories, get some trees around them and hide them a little bit. So it does help, believe it or not. Plus, it actually makes it look, in my opinion, a little bit more realistic. I think. I know wherever I've been in an industrial area, they've always had like trees or in and around the buildings and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, maybe a future idea is maybe something like this placed down. We'll see. But yeah, I do have the options. Or I could actually maybe just do a couple of individual ones, something like that, or something like that. And yeah, well, it's an idea. Make a nice little apartment block there overlooking the oil factory. But yes. Anyway, sidetracked. Let's get back to my bales. But yeah, obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, obviously, thank you, Viking, for that shout out to him. Click on the link, give him a follow. Obviously, he is doing an amazing job, and obviously, it was kind of unofficial. He was unofficially asked into joining the SGA, so he is going to be our newest member. So yeah, definitely click on, give him some SGA love. Sorry, I keep burping. It's not good. It really isn't. I don't know what's going on with me today. But yes, welcome in, buddy. That is where I was going to build it. Really? Oh, that's cool. Great minds think alike. There you go. That's what it is, Green Thumb. But yeah, soon he'll actually be able to. I don't know if you've actually been given permissions yet in Discord, but yeah. Obviously, I'm just going to stream today. I'm not even joining Discord, so obviously with the our wedding anniversary, I'm just going to jump off and then spend some time with the wife, maybe for a little while before jumping on Fishing Planet. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for a little while. Obviously, at some point I do need to get a plough and seeder and stuff set up in my New Holland farm, which is obviously on the, let's see, what's that? This northeast, the northwest farm. So yeah, lots going on, but obviously one thing I do need is money. I got plenty of products in storage now. I could quite easily sell it and buy pretty much most of the map actually. Looking at the price there, it's getting kind of mental. Oh, slow you, slow you, slow, 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 slow. Don't want to tip over. There we go. Just in case. But yeah. The Colin Green I know. I really wish I had his talents. I know that he's very new to like Blender and all that, but I really wish I could do half of it. I just get so confused with Blender. It is crazy. But yeah, he's definitely going to fit in quite well, and yeah, I can see his talent is going to definitely come in handy later on. There we go. Come on. That is for sure. Now, I think everything else at the minute is filled up, if I remember rightly. So these can just go into storage and then probably sell whatever's left over. Hey there, KW, and obviously thank you to It's 19 Robert 90 for that follow. Much appreciated. And obviously, I hope hopefully all you guys are having a great day and obviously had a great weekend. But yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to mention. Is I seen something on Facebook actually. Let's see if I can find it. So it's something that's Giants are going to be doing soon. Oh, where is it? Where's the post? Let me come here a sec. Let me switch over to the desktop a second so I can show you guys. There it is. So I reposted it onto the PV 1922 discussions. So this is basically what it is. So Giants released a couple of hours ago some information about actually finally coming to the UK. It's like, holy cows! Finally, Giants are coming over to the UK. They're packing up their trucks. They're coming on over. And yeah, in January, on the 17th and 18th of next year, they're going to be at Llama, which is a show. It's basically a farming show over here in Birmingham. So yeah. So obviously, if you guys are in the UK, you're more than welcome to attend. All the information is there. I don't think it's actually been posted on their website. I had a look earlier, I couldn't see anything. But yeah, if you're part of the PV19/22 maps and mods discussions group, um, yeah, go for it. I know. The thing is, I've known about this kind of for a while because a certain FSL member, shall we say, who lives in Europe, actually mentioned about this to me, and yeah, I've had it be hush hush. It was never actually official until today, so it's very very cool. So yeah, also obviously it's going to be the Farming Simulator League. Boys and girls are going to be joining in for the most part, but who knows who else will be there from Giant. So yeah, yay! Finally, obviously I've been hoping they've been going to go and do something like that for a while. So yay! Anywho, there we go. An alpaca going to a llama event. I know it's terrible. It's unheard of. Oh, there we go. The straps have finally gone on. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be going personally yet. I would like to, but I don't know. It's a long drive. Obviously, it's the school days. I have to look at the dates and may be able to get some time to go up there. But yeah, it would be nice to go up there and see the guys and sort of cheer them all on. But yeah, we will see. We shall see. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. I still need to pick up these silage bales at some point. Just been too busy working. Right, you're too freaking loud. And hopefully... Fighting nuggets. But yeah, obviously if you guys are in the UK, I'm sure if you got some time spare after the new year and a bit of money spare, it'd be great to see you up there if I can get there as well. Not sure about any coverage. Let's see, I want you on the left. You are. Through Giants themselves, hopefully. But we'll have to wait and see. Why are you not going in? Hello? Why is my straw not going into my straw? What's the silage? Stupid muppet. Oh, and this friggin' flight mode, I hate it. Helps them if it's the right bale shed in it. It's the next one I wanted. As you can see, I've already got some bales in there, so it's like, hello, they're like waving at me saying, hello, we're here. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not quite with it today. I want to go back to fishing, I think. Anyway, on another note, while I remember, obviously on Friday stream, I was showing off the grape and olive storage. I've now posted it up on my Trello for anybody interested in using it. So yeah, if you want to use it, just go over and grab it. If you're not sure what heck I'm talking about, so let's come into here. Now I have changed where it's going to be located. Obviously, as it can be used on any map, I thought I'd just stick it in with the normal silos. So come into your construction menu, go to your buildings, to silos, and then just scroll through till you find it. And there should be right here. So you obviously got one there for your grapes, one there for your olives. Yep. Obviously you got one unloading area, and then on the side you have a loading area where you can drive under with your tipper. And obviously with the grapes, you will need obviously a grape trailer to transport them if you want to take them that way. But these will also distribute to your factories if you wanted to. They're set up basically as a storage slash production. They won't cost anything. I set them to 0, so bear that in mind. So yeah, that is up on my Trello now. It's not quite what X-Man wanted, but yeah, I know that he's spoken to Green Thumb Farmer, and he's actually going to see if he can at some point get them added to one of the individual storages that he did. Where the heck are you? I think it's going to be one of these ones. Obviously one for grapes, one for olives. So yeah, hopefully that'll be getting an update at some point if it's not already. So yeah. Are you fishing the Congo today? I haven't got access to the Congo. I'm too low, and yeah, I haven't even got the pack. Where the heck was I? Everglades currently. So yeah, that's where I'll be heading back to. But yeah, at the minute I'm still trying to get my levels up. I think I'm up to level 23 now in Fishing Planet. I've got, actually over the weekend I purchased a few packs, so it should help me along the way. Obviously now all I just need to do is focus on getting money together so I can transport and such. And yeah, that'll help. But yeah, obviously big huge thanks to obviously Mr. Big Daddy. He pointed me in the right direction on, it's like how anything he obviously he's helped out a lot of people in Discord, and obviously he's helped me out to get things sorted out and know what packs to use and stuff like that. So yeah, big thanks to him. And you are now full. Okay. I wonder, whilst loading back up, what let me see in here. Well, it's Fishing Planet, Jason Seaman. And how you doing, sir? Straw. Oh, I've got some space in there. Okay. Yeah, obviously Mr. Dashnet was playing it yesterday. Obviously he was doing a lot of the competitions and stuff. And obviously tomorrow as well, if you do play, I know Mr. Dashnet will be streaming tomorrow some more Fishing Planet. I believe he's hoping to start doing the competition with it in the game itself. So it's like a playoffs type thing. So that'd be kind of nice for you guys to see how that goes. Hopefully he does well enough in it to actually compete in maybe the next level. Let's just shove all these in there. And they can get distributed to wherever they need to, mainly the animal feeds. There's that, there's that, there's that. Oh, there we go. One nice thing of having a 5 million litre capacity, you can get a fair few bales in there. So yeah, I'm just going to stock this up and then probably look at selling whatever's left over, if there's anything left actually, because each of these bales is 20,000, so yeah, that's a lot of hay. That, or short straw I should say. I always get the two mixed up, I don't know why. There we go, there we go, there we go. Bump, bump, bump. How are we doing so far? So that's 2 million almost in there already. So the nice thing, obviously, using this, I can just leave it to distribute over to the animal productions. One thing I do want to do at some point as well, once I've got a little bit more money, is get Cargill up and running. I think that'd be quite nice because obviously with all these bales here, it's going to make life so much simpler to get stuff over there. There we go, there we go. Then I just obviously need to focus on the grains and such and get them over there as well. There we go. So 2.6 or 2.06. Nice. Right then. I'll be back there. It's dinner time. Alright there, Viking. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Speak to you later, and thank you very much. Okay. Let's see where we have to try it out. Yeah. Now, obviously, my fishing background, if you weren't aware, obviously I have done a lot of like beach fishing, beach castings type fishing. I've done some boat fishing as well, and yeah, so I do have some experience fishing in real life. Obviously, to be honest, I'm literally a 2-minute walk, and I'm right on a major waterways here where I live. Obviously, we get all the cruise ships coming in and out, so yeah, I wouldn't eat the stuff, but yeah, it's fun to catch anyway. My dad actually did fly fishing when we were younger, and he actually made his own flies and everything. He had all the setup, and yeah, so I think it may have stemmed from there. I know he used to take my eldest sister out fly fishing, and it's quite funny actually. She hated touching the fish because they were like all slimy and stuff. What she used to do is, once she actually hooked a fish and had it reeled in, she'd find the nearest tree and just whack the crap out of the fish with it to try and get it off the hook. It's like, jeez. But yeah. How does it work, Mr. Crits fan? What do you, in what way? The storages, which what? The grapes, the bale storage. Right. So, depending on which one you're on about, actually, let me jump over to the orchards quickly, and there we go. So I know there's a little bit of space here. So yep, with obviously these, let's see, so coming here, construction. So the first one obviously I mentioned about was the grape and olive storage. Obviously that's going to be under buildings, under silos. Just scroll on through till you find them. So you got one there for your grapes to go in. Obviously make sure it's lined up. Something like that be fine, I think. We'll pop one down, say there. Then you got your olive one, which can go right next door. See if I can get it lined up around about the same. Up a bit more. Yeah, something like that. Something like that is not too bad. Oop. Right then, so it's literally a simple little storage. For anybody who is interested, I'll get over to that other one in a minute. Obviously, unload zone is right there, and you can obviously pick this stuff up or take the stuff out on this side. Same with that one. And that's the olives. Now, obviously, you can come up to the little trigger here, go in, and set it to either store, spawn, doesn't do anything actually, selling, or distribute. So you can actually distribute to your factories straight from here. You do have a 500,000 litre capacity, so it's not that bad. Should be more than enough for what you guys need. I know with what I've got here, I could probably get about 100,000 litres in one harvest. Same with obviously the olives, and that's exactly the same. So obviously that's on my Trello released today. Now obviously those other storages, it is a big pack of multiple different storages in there, which I will cover in a moment once it's finished saving. There we go. Right, so let me jump back to the main farm a sec, and it should be that one. There we go. So this one here, if you have not seen it, also I did show off the other day. Now with this, it is on my Trello. Now you will need an additional mod by Mr. Thunder. The link's on Trello as well, that allows you to colorize different sections of the storage. So obviously when I placed this down I didn't bother, but obviously it's going to be under PV mods tab and storage, and obviously this is for this map only. If you put it in, you can't go back out. If you put in, you can't go back out. So with this one, you can put your bales in, but you can get loose out. One sec, Mr. Grits fan. There's a whole array of different storages to cover quickly. So if you're just starting out on the map, obviously instead of using the Giants style storages, I'd recommend maybe trying this one out. This acts as a production where it actually, rather than having, was it 2 or 3 lines per pallet being added to your placeables XML, this will actually just create one line for that specific product and then an overall combined capacity. So if you got 100 bales or whatever, for example, rather than having like 100 or a couple of hundred lines being added, it'll just literally add one overall capacity, which shrinks down your placeables XML and actually makes your loads, your save games load faster. This is all basically all these are about, is trying to optimize what you guys have to make it load faster and perform better. Now obviously this particular one will only store bales, okay? Obviously you got your unloading on the side, spawning on the front. But like I said, it's only a storage, so this one acts a lot like Bauer Logistics, but most, if not all, pallets are in here that are on the map. There may be a few that I've missed. Obviously, if you do come across one, let me know. Now, obviously, to colorize it, there is 3 different sections on this shed that can be colorized. One is the shutter at the front, 2 is the roof, and 3 is the rest of it going around. Now, to select the color, it's the N and M key, same as the base game stuff. So as you can see, I'm just hitting the M for mother key, and as you can see, the door is actually changing color as we're going through. There's about 12 different colors that's been set in there, and obviously those same colors are set on the other 2 parts as well. So once you've selected the color you want the door to be, Let's find a nice red, for example. What you need to then do is do left shift, hold that down, and then the same keys, N and M. Now obviously I'm just going to hit M, and that will change it to color selection 2. And obviously that is going to be your roof. So the same thing again, you got all the same colors there. Brend? What's Brend? But but yeah, there's that. Obviously, same thing again. Select the color you want, then go to Shift and M to then do the color select part 3, and obviously this is going to be the rest of it. So you could literally customize these sheds the way you want them to look within reason, because obviously there's only a set selection of colors there. But yeah, hopefully that helps out. Obviously most of these sheds are all set up with this, so you do have the color options on pretty much most of them. There's only like 2, maybe 3 that don't, but we'll cover that in a minute. But yeah, this would be perfect for those who are just starting out. Obviously each shed, as you can see, they're on like 15,000, so it is not a lot. So now that you've seen how to do the colors, we'll go into the ones that's been added. So obviously we do have a distribution one for breads, so you can store your bread and distribute it. It's 100,000 litres on that. For the mod to work, do you have to have the color changing mod? Yes, you do, Guy. Yes, you do. And obviously it is on my Trello, the link to that page. Obviously it is Thunder.io website. I think you can do !Thunder and it'll take you to the website as well in chat. So yeah, so you got a bread version. There's a cereal one. There is a construction one I've set up as well. So if you haven't got like the Bauer Logistics, for example, this would be perfect. Because obviously it holds 100,000 litres. And what you could do is, while you're just starting out, place one of these down, fill it up with all your products that you need. Or well, obviously it's going to be just your stuff from your steel mill, concrete, and Alcoa. Oh, and brick is in there as well. I added that in the other week as well. So it could give you at least a way of getting started for doing those bridges. Obviously I've done one for drinks. I've literally combined all the drinks into one. So you got your wine in there, your vodka, your juices and all that in there. This one I think is quite handy. I've actually got this placed down myself. This is actually for the farmyard area, and obviously it's got your animal feeds in there, your wool, your cashmere, your honey, wax, all the sort of stuff you'd have on a farm, I guess. The mod should work. You just won't be able. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Sorry, yeah. So like Shy Wizard, it will work, but you obviously won't have the color option if you don't have that additional mod. But how you do there, Shy Wizard? But yeah, obviously that one I think is definitely handy. The nice thing is, obviously, if you do have these little productions, the animal feed productions, what you could do is have one of these placed down somewhere on your farm near your animals, for example, and set this to distribute, and it'll go into that storage. It's got 100 pallet capacity on there, so you could literally have what 100, 150 pallets produced. I currently have both my storage maxed on animal feed in both of them, so it's kind of shut down, so it's kind of nice. And obviously at some point I want to get rid of this thing down here. Obviously, as you can see, I've still got a few pallets left to get rid of, but yeah, it's getting there slowly. But anyway, back to this. So obviously there is one there for flour. There's one there for your master boosters. So if you want to store some of your master boosters, you can put it into a storage there. One for your meats. Now obviously I did add a little visual cooling unit on the side there. Obviously once you activate it, the fan will actually start rotating and obviously keep your meat and lobster nice and cool. I don't know why I did that, but it was. Then obviously got on, you got one for your sugar factory, got one for your bales, which is the one I've got there. which I can cover a little bit more in a minute. Obviously, you've still got the colour options, bale unloading on the side. Obviously, you've got the pipe on the side, where you can actually take out loose versions of most of the bales. I did add in cotton, lavender, and the tobacco bales as well. So you can actually put them into storage and distribute them to your factories as well if you wanted to. Now, obviously, you won't be able to get them back out because there's no spawning added to these, but why would you want to spawn them out just to try and take them to a factory where you can just automatically distribute them for free? Can you have more than one time down? Yep, you can put as many down as you want, to be honest, with these. This is one I added the other day. Is a woodwork factory, and this does all the stuff on the Platinum DLC. So there is that. So yeah, if you want to do your say for instance you're building a bridge, you could put down one of the construction ones, you could put one of these down, build up all of your pallets and then take them all in one hit if you really wanted to. And Ralph3456, thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. And obviously Shy Wizard's doing good. Good, glad to hear it, buddy. You got your graphics card sorted out yet? And how you doing there, Vortex? Billy, I don't understand. You don't understand. Hang on. So, obviously that's all the sheds. I will show you them in a second, if you're unsure. Now, there is these 3 of these little triggers being added as well. There's one for mining products, one for crops, and then one for final products. Now, obviously I showed this off the other day. These 3 can be placed down wherever, well, these 2 can be placed down anywhere you want. And you can actually unload your products straight into that, and then they'll get automatically distributed to their factories or wherever they need to go. The final product spawner, is to go on the Barrow Logistics unload trigger at the back. And what this will do is all you have to do is set up your factories to distribute. So this is going to be the ones that don't have products going into other factories. So bear that in mind. Just place this down, and it will basically, rather than constantly delivering with your truck, you can just get it to spawn straight on into Barrow Logistics. It's a bit of a workaround to basically going through the entire Barrow Logistics and changing how it runs. So you could use that. Hey everyone, that is a nice mod, Mr. Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, Mr. Shy Wizard actually helped me with these sheds, by the way. He was the one that actually was able to section off the 3 different parts and get them actually colorizing. So big, huge thank you to him for that. My mass failed, so I have to use some money to replace that. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that is a pain. But yeah, hopefully you get yourself sorted out soon, buddy. And but yeah, so with these storages, obviously this one's the bale one. So if I just come into the menu, obviously you can see straw, grass, hay, clover. It's literally set up as a production. Now, as you can see, it's not actually going to cost you anything for distributing or running of these. And I've done this with every single one. I think there's a lot going on in the map. Later game, you really don't want an additional cost. So this is why I've set these up. So obviously you put those stuff in, and then obviously you can then just go through, set all these up to distribute, and they will go to wherever they literally need to go. Obviously you got 5 million litre capacity on each little line, so there's quite a lot there to get going. Just remember, these will not distribute into animal pens. Something I was actually thinking the other day is obviously in 19 they've had those animal spawn towers for the feed. I may look into bringing them back. So yeah, so obviously that's that. Obviously, yeah, you can put your bales in. Like I said, on the side there, you got your pipe for the loose material. So if you need some hay for your cow shed, for example, you can just pull under the trigger or the pipe there and load some straw into a trailer and top up your cows and pigs and whatever. And yeah, if you got a question, you're more than welcome to ask. Obviously, what I've just done is placed one of those little signs on top of that. Just quickly run through this. So obviously here, actually what I can do is clear some of these pallets. Have I turned that off? One sec. Oh, it is on. Okay. So pallets go in on the side. So all of these are set up the same. So pallets on the side or bales on the side, and you kind of spawn them up if you wanted to. Obviously, I've got most of mine set to distribute. So it's literally like that. So there you've got your eggs, your duck egg, wool, cashmere down, and all that. You can see everything that's going into that. I did add in obviously the mining material, yeah, mineral feed. Should it? I'm having a really bad day. I've added that in, and yeah, as you can see, all my food is pretty much full. The only one, obviously, I'm not producing is chicken food because it's a waste of time, in my opinion. You can just use a bit of wheat or barley or whatever and you're direct into the pan. You do not need to make food. I do know, believe Mr. Dave does want to remove it from Cargill. So at some point that will be getting removed as well. But yeah, as you can see, 100 pallets all there. Obviously dog food is still being produced. But yeah, just put it in. Obviously with these ones I would recommend just set them to store. And then obviously everything else set them to distribute. Obviously, I've got my cashmere going over to where it needs to be. But yeah, I think what might be nice is a little trigger or something actually for the eggs and that. So as they spawn in, they can be transported across. But yeah, you can always do it with the trailer if you, however your farms are set up. Hey there, G-Man 255. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Right. Hope you're well. For the meat storage shed you created, could chicken fillet be added? It should be in there. Did I miss it? Storage. I thought I added all of the meats into it from the factory. Oh, okay. I thought that's what the first one was, chicken fillet. Maybe that's something else. Let's have a look. Lock you down. It's only a wee bit. Let's have a look. I must have missed it. But I will make a note of that. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. Actually, I've got one of these actually down by my port area for the fishing. Let's see. And I've actually got lobster in it being distributed. Okay, yeah, so chicken fillet is missing. Thank you for that. So, add chicken fillet to meat shed. Cool. Okay, I will get that done and updated probably today if I can, as it's a simple one. And what don't you understand there, Grits fan? I thought I'm going quite slow and I thought it was quite simple. But yeah, I will definitely get that added. P, let's get rid of you and fix that so we can sell. Yep, good. Landscape, put my paint texture back. Yeah, what don't you understand, Mr. Grits fan? Is these storages are meant to really do away with the Giants type storages. That's the whole point I did them, to replace them, because they're a pain in the butt, to be honest. Right, so where was I? Heading back one night, there we go. But yeah. Alright, alright, so that's sorted. Question on my baler, is the pickup width wider? It's about 20 meters wide, Vortex. If you're on about the Massey Ferguson one, yes, 20 meters. Obviously, I just went through and set it a little bit smaller. But yeah, I could make it bigger if you really wanted. Just a bit wider. What I could do after I've done my next harvest, I'll look into making it slightly wider, so it actually hits 2 rows. But yeah, 20 meters I thought was quite adequate enough But yeah, I could easily make it a little bit bigger if you want, like, to say 2 rows. So yeah, okay. Yeah, obviously what I'll do is I'm using what header are you using in Vortex, by the way? Just out of interest, the size wise. Obviously I'm using the ideal ones, which were there for what, 18? I think it's about 18, aren't they? But yeah, I don't mind making it a bit of adjustment if needed. Where the heck's the headers? I'm going blind. Oh, there it is. Big ideals. Yeah, this is the sort of thing I'm using. Oh, 12 meters is what I'm using, so yeah. Yep, these are what I'm using, and I'm going to hit a tree, and oh well, I don't care. But yeah, actually, to be honest, the other day, I was thinking, when I was actually doing that baling, they could be a little bit wider so it could hit the 2. So I might just do an update to it anyway, so... uh, right, so... Alt... Oh no, Control, left shift, R... Hopefully that's now on. That. There we go. Okay. Fingers crossed. I have the 50-foot ones, and of course we. Jeez, 50 foot. Freaking heck. Okay. I might do just a special one for you. Come on. Righty, so there's that. 50. So I'm trying to think. 60. Yeah, so if it's set to around about 60 meters, you should be able to hit 2, wouldn't you? I really don't want to go that big, but I may need to. There's that. Blimey. You happy with how we're just curious on this? Oh, okay. But yeah, if you wanted a bigger one, I could do one that hits the whole field, really. Oh, that'd be an interesting one, actually. You're going to be a pain, ain't you? Yep. Right, let's unload you a sec. What side are you on the left? Oh, I don't know what it is with this freaking bale trailer. It just does not like me at all. Right, let's see if we can stack that back on. We'll unload and then we'll load it back up with bales. But yeah, I don't know what it is with this auto load. It just doesn't seem quite right. See, it just seems to leave one every friggin' time on here. Let's do that. Aye. Oh, come on, get the heck off! I give up. I give up with this friggin' thing. Control that. I don't know why it just seems to leave that one every sodden time. And then it just messes up and messes up and messes up and messes up and messes up. Right, come on. This time. Behave. And now it's almost like it doesn't recognise that these are bales. I really think Loki needs to look into the scripting again. I think something's gotten screwed up recently with it. Frick's sakes. Right, let's just get this lot picked up, and then what I'll do is I'll unload and try and restack it. I do need his struggle bus, don't I? Sure. Right, so let's unload this one more time. See that bale still sticking there? We can put that onto the back one maybe, because that, yeah, the back one seems to be working fine at the minute. That's doing how it's meant to. It's just this friggin' first front one is doing my head in. Actually, let me see. Let me detach that a sec. Let's turn that off a minute. Yeah, it's not even unloading that little bale. What is going on with it? Okay, if you're going to misbehave, let me see something. Let's tab there. Did that come off? Did it? Did it? Did it? Yay, there we go. That was really weird. That really was a strange one. It might be because of the two trailers. Maybe the auto-load features affecting each of them. So, I've got an idea with that then. Let's do one trailer at a time. So, shift, that, enabled, okay. But yeah, to be honest, I've had it happen with just a single trailer as well. And I don't understand why. Hello? Oh, there we go. So yeah, struggle bus is definitely real. We'll come back to that other trailer in just a minute. There we go. Maybe it's trying to tell me I need a break from Farm Sim. I don't know. Come on, and the last two, and the last two, come on. You know you want to. There we go. Righty then. Right, so if we park you there a sec, you need at least one more layer on that one. Now this is actually the main reason I come with this truck actually. Obviously where I've got a dolly on the back of this one, or on the front of this one should say, most trucks don't have the attachment to be able to do this. This is why I always like these man trucks. You can actually attach a dolly onto these. It makes life so much simpler. Let's get you loaded up. Come on, and the last two. There we go. There we go. We are loaded. That's cool. Get there eventually, guys. So yeah, I think when I come back, what I'll end up doing is just detaching that front one, load that one up, and then I'll do this second one separately. It could be that those loading areas are just getting messed up. Right, there we go. There we go. But yeah, struggle bus is real for sure. There we go. Not bad. Oh, got there eventually. Just need those side trailers. Yeah. Actually, I've seen on Facebook somebody was working actually on a bale, like a self-driving bale stacker. So it's kind of like one of these sort of things, but a truck version. It's like it's got a huge bed on the back or a cage on the back, and you can just literally drive up and down picking up the bales that way. I don't know if it's ever been released yet. I haven't seen it personally, but yeah, that would be definitely little bit of fun to try and drive one of those. Yeah, exactly, Vortex. Fun. Cool. Right. In. Here we go. Yeah, so I think at some point I do need to obviously work on as well is increasing my well, not the labour really. I've got plenty of that, but the support and morale for my factories at some point. I need to actually get more things placed down that produce them. Obviously, obviously I know you don't necessarily need them, but yeah, they do help, especially if you're getting started. In my opinion, with these bigger factories, it does help to get them built up first of all. But yeah, like Dave said on obviously the other day, and obviously we've said it many times before, the electric, the labour, the support, the morale is not needed to run these factories. You just basically need the basic products to go into them, and yeah, obviously they just act then as a booster. So yeah, but remember that they're not actually meant to be run 24/7 full pelt. But to be honest, it's a great way of making some money if you've got lots of product in storage. Oh, excuse me. Still waiting on me cows to have babies. Ah, yeah, Dave really nerfed it for mine, I think, when he did that last update to the cows and stuff. It's like, no. Actually, just out of curiosity, how are they doing? I need morale, haven't messed with it. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, you don't actually need it. Let's have a look. Cows, 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 cows. I do need to get in here and start clearing some of these out. Yeah, these guys right here. 13 months. Let me see something. Because I'm pretty sure that animal thingamabob says that they should be ready. Let me see. SGA, animal information, document, cows. So these are the Holstein cows. Okay, this has been changed. I'm sure this said it was lower. So milk from 22 months old. You buggers. Okay, that's why they're taking forever. Oh. 22 months, so that's like 2-year-old freaking cows. Jeez. Is that realistic? I have no idea, I'm not a farmer. That seems like a long time before you have some babies. It could be. It is realistic, is it? Okay. Not a farmer. Okay. Your uncle is a dairy farmer. Ah, okay. Can you send me some more milk, please? Oh, it just seems. I don't know if it's just me, but I may be impatient or what. But it just seems like I've had my cows for. It seems like nearly 2 years, and yeah. I think where it is, obviously, August is where you kind of start this time around, whereas previously it was like in, was it January, February, or March, something at the beginning of the year. So I think that's what it is. I still haven't quite got my head into the animals in 22 properly. And obviously with this new enhanced animals, is yeah, doing my head in even more now. Well, yeah. Mm. It takes longer when adding a multi-race. Yeah. I just need. I think yeah. So for anybody just starting out, get some cows down as quickly as possible. I'm just gonna sell these bills actually. Um, yeah, I would highly recommend if you want to get into the cows and stuff. get them placed really quickly. Oh man, because they do take a long time to start producing milk, and obviously you do have to grow them from babies and upwards. So yeah, it's a lot of work. And FS19 base game was 18 months, really? Eh, I don't know, I can't remember that far back. But yeah, it just seems like the ones in 19 for me were producing a lot faster. I think they obviously obviously 19 over 22. Obviously, we're not raising them in 19 where we are now. So yeah, I'm just impatient, I think. uh, right, there we go. So we need to be on that front trailer and unload to the right. That'd be fine. And we'll just set that down there. Actually, could do with a little road coming out of this side here. Thinking about it. Yeah, somewhere about there should be fine. Let's clear those other bales. But yeah, it didn't seem like 18 months to me. In 19, they seem to produce a lot faster. Mind you, I don't know what. Obviously, I didn't really run with seasons, so I think that they actually worked slightly different with seasons, didn't they? So, yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Pitching, pitching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Money, money, money. There's that. And obviously, yeah. Now, obviously, I know that over the previous months, obviously, Dave's been digging and saying, oh, that's cheating, this is cheating, that. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's your own gameplay. If you want to use auto-loading, you can use auto-loading. If you want to use a 100-meter plow, you go for it. Make it how you want to play. Oh, come on, you. If you want to play with like 50 million litre capacity combines that go 100 trillion miles an hour, go for it. As long as you enjoy it, go for it. And how you doing there, Quickie Mickey? Yeah, it's good to see you again as well. It really is. You said it not. Yeah. Actually, I was thinking even the cows on my Wolf Creek save as well. I'm sure that they produce a lot faster. But yeah, like it is. Obviously, the enhanced animals are going to slow it down a bit. I just want those bleaking coos to produce. Yeah, I don't know. And he's just chill. Every now and again, these things just get on me and think, oh, come on. Hurry up. I am definitely impatient, that's all it is. Alright then. Back to my bale. So, right, yeah. This time around, detach that second trailer and hopefully no issues this time. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Wow. Well, why were you in there for 5 months? Hopefully nothing too bad there, Quickie Mickey. Oh, I like that one, Tim. Nice one. How you doing? Yeah, get Billy a slice of cheese to go with all that wine. Yeah. I'm just on one today, that's all. I'm just whining. A whining alpaca. Oh. I'm also trying to get rid of my headache, so whining about things may help. Yeah, those pills just haven't. Even though I took some painkillers before I went live. That was like an hour and a half ago. I've still got a headache, and it just doesn't want to go. I think what it is where the weather in the UK is sort of been up and down, hot and cold. Yeah, like a friggin' yo-yo. It doesn't know what it wants to do. And obviously today, um, obviously, was it the October the 16th, and we got frost already. It's like, what the crap's going on? We shouldn't have frost. Yeah, it's October. Uh, oh, blimey, Quickie Mickey. Ooh. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I can understand the therapy now. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I really hope you're on a speedy recovery. Definitely from that. Blimey. Um, out of curiosity, no, obviously you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. But did you get like a prosthesis added or fitted after that? I'm just sort of being nosy. Because I know some people, when they lose a limb, they'll get like a prosthesis. Or, I think that's how you pronounce it. Prosthesis, or whatever. Yeah, fitted to replace it. Right. And they get on quite well with it. There we go. Every priest is now able to... Oh, that's good then. That's very good. Now, I'm going to be really, really nosy. I really apologise. You don't have to say anything, but um, obviously I know of some people who have lost like legs and feet and stuff like that through either illnesses or accidents and stuff. And one thing that they found really strange is from time to time, um, they get like the same sensations that they used to have in their foot or their leg. It's like they had a ghost limb. I was wondering if you've had that yet. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. Oh, am I still in flight mode? Because I can't get into that. No, you're off. On, off. Hello? Let me in. It's not letting me in, guys. Something's going on. Oh, it's through the diabetes. Okay, yeah. Phantom pains, yeah, I've had that as well. Oh, right, okay. Yee. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. I wasn't being nosy. I was just kind of curious because obviously I know some people have mentioned that they've had sort of similar feelings and such. And why am I not being able to get into this thing? I was just curious if you had them. There we go. Let's try it that way. We've got one, two. But yeah, I'm going to shut up now before I put my foot in it. But yeah, but at least it's good that you're actually up and able to get around and stuff now, and obviously, hopefully, you're fully adapted to using your prosthesis and stuff. There we go. Right, so there's that. Let's try this. So It's 7:30 p.m. there. It's 6:35 where I am. Obviously, I'm in the UK. Obviously, for people in Europe, obviously they're like mostly an hour ahead. So like Viking streaming and stuff. Yeah, they're it's like 7:35. Right. Got a few extras. So got one, at least one more trip up here. But there we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's probably what it is. When I tried grabbing those last bales, I didn't unselect my hand, which could be why I wasn't allowing me to get in. It's just a struggle bus completely today. There we go. I'm okay with answering anything. Oh, bless your cotton socks. One stack there. I know there's a stack in that far corner. Oh, got two stacks. Okay, so I'll probably need one more trailer when I come back up. Okay, it's good to know. There. I have to go up and down the stairs. Bedroom. Right, yeah. Yes, that's two stacks at least there. I know there's one in that corner, and I think that's all of it then. Hey there, the Vink. How you doing, buddy? And if you're not following Mr. The Vink 1972, click on the link, give him a follow. Now he is another fellow streamer on this map, who's actually what, an hour ahead of me, if I remember right, because he's part of Europe. So make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. He also does a bit of ETS, ATS, I believe, as well. But yeah, definitely go over and give him a follow. And say hi when you're there. Netherlands, that's the one. Oh, totally missed that one. Oh, you sausage dog. Now that's interesting. Oh, this is going to be a really screwed up day, I think. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is really messed up. Come on. Behave. That is just... Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to go there with that one. I'm just going to take them back. But that is definitely messed up a little bit there, I think. Are they going to fall off or are they going to stay off? That's what I want to know. Oh jeez, I think what it is those last few bales just got caught on the straps maybe for that back trailer when they hooked on. And yeah, that's funny. Cool. By yours still I think. Yeah, 6:30. Well, it's actually 6:40 now. Yeah, so obviously I'm literally an hour behind the rest of the people in Europe, really. I'm just glad I'm not in America because they have far too many time zones. Oh, jeez, I couldn't keep up with them. That's for sure. I struggle as it is just remembering. And obviously, one thing I do know is Dave is 5 hours behind me. Now, what's really going to bake my noodle in is obviously in the next couple of weeks the clocks go back. I think it's back. Hang on, spring forward, fall back. Yeah, because obviously the time change, and I'm not sure if it was all sorted out or not. But yeah, obviously in the UK anyway. The last weekend of this month, so what's that? 2 weeks away? 1 week? Yeah. So not the weekend coming, the weekend after is when the clock change. So yeah, it's got to be all messed up again. So oh, jeez. Oh, not so far from the UK, but yeah, yeah, that's a lovely swim, isn't it? Over the English Channel. Yeah, not something I would want to do, that's for sure. Oh, there is only 3. Mm. Yeah, obviously you got your Central. Um, then there's, is it Pacific and Eastern? Is that right? I think. But then I hear people saying about obviously like you got Hawaiian time and this time and that time, and I think why not just have like one for the whole lot? Mountain, that's the one, yeah. But yeah, okay, I get that America's big, but why couldn't they have had it easier on the clock system? I really think that it'd be nice if the whole world just had one time zone. It'd make life so much simpler. But yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen, is it? So, I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, as long as I remember that Dave is 5 hours behind me, that's the main thing at the minute. Your coffee cup has a hole in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that as well. My coffee's run out too. Literally the last little drip there coming out. Anywho. Right. Yeah, so I filled up that. Yeah, I think I can probably just sell all these bills that I'm getting now, actually. I've got plenty of straw, so behave, 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 behave. There we go. But yeah, those bales right there in the middle is really weird. It's freaking me out. But yeah, at some point I do want to actually get in and purchase a. I don't know how many pallets I'm going to need. Maybe 5 or 6 more pallets of those spruce saplings. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, once the spruce saplings that I planted on that main drive have started growing, I want to get the brucks out and actually remove them and then replace the whole lot. Obviously, I've got some birches there already growing, and it's not what I wanted there. So yeah, taking them all out, replanting them so they grow at the same stage is probably going to be my best bet. But yeah, just these, about half this side is what I need, at least on its first growth stage, before I can start trimming them down. I like the English breakfast. You have then a good underground for the holiday. Yeah, actually, yeah, the English breakfasts are lovely. Actually, to be honest, I haven't had one in quite a while. I've been trying to stay good. Plus, obviously, with my wife's fibromyalgia, a lot of that can really mess her up. So, yeah. Hey there, Alfred Prom. Flying bales on a truck. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on with these ones in the middle. When I was backing up to connect the two trailers again, I think the straps on the back ones sort of grab the ones from the front and then they're just sort of hovering there. It's really weird. It really is weird. But yeah, how are you doing, sir? Right, let's see if I can get in around about there, I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh, you sausage banger. And who wants to bet that last bale is going to have an issue? But yeah, see what I'd usually have for an English breakfast is obviously things like sausage, bacon, eggs, usually fried eggs, a bit of fried bread, black pudding. Oh, I love black pudding. Stuff like that. Mushrooms, tomatoes. Literally a full-on hog fest, I suppose, the best way to put it. Obviously, one thing I've never really had in an English or whether it's an English or Scottish breakfast, because obviously being I'm from Scotland, is I've never really had haggis in a breakfast. Now I know that in some places in England will do that, and yeah, I don't know why. They're mental. Oh, 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 come on. There we go. Now, let's see if I take those straps off. Will that one drop? Nope. Yep, I'm gonna have a funny bale right there. Right, let's see if I can get this lot to come off now. There's that. Yeah, oh, something is definitely up with this blinking bale. And it's always the same bottom corner. I don't understand why. Let's see. Come on, come on. Bring it around, boy. Bring it around. Now let's detach you. Now, let's see if I can do that little trick again. So, in here, teleport. Where the heck am I? That's me right there, isn't it? So if I just do the same spot again. There we go, look at that. That's one way of doing it. It's almost like it resets the trailer doing that, so that's fine. Oh, yeah, happy birthday there, Mr. Alfred Prom. God. Sorry, I was a little bit sidetracked there. Except for the mushrooms and tomatoes. You're not a big fan of mushrooms and tomatoes there? Wow. Yeah, get some like. It's usually now obviously normally if you go into like a restaurant they'll do like butter mushrooms. I tend to go with the garlic ones myself. I don't know why, but I always put a little bit of garlic in with my mushrooms. Obviously grill off the tomatoes. Oh yeah, bring it on. You feel old. Yeah, I know where you're coming from there, Prom. I eat English mushrooms. Muffins. Actually, muffins. The only time I ever have muffins is when I go into like McDonald's for a breakfast or something like that, and I'll have one of their English muffin breakfasts. That's about it. Don't really have them at home. There we go. Alright, you lost me at ham. uh, but yeah, depending on where you go, yeah, there's a lot of places that will put their own little twist on the full English. But yeah, for me, definitely a couple of sausages, 3 to 4 slices of big chunky bacon, couple of eggs, beans, and all the whole hog on there. Lovely. Heck, you're making me feel hungry and I've already eaten. Now, do I take both? I think I'll leave you there for now. I'll come back for you. Chorizo. Chorizo. That sounds like a spicy sausage chorizo, isn't it? Hmm. It's an idea. Viking has never had a English breakfast. Well, dude, you don't know what you're missing out on. If you don't want, to be honest, if you're worried about your cholesterol and stuff like that, yeah, I'd definitely stay away from it. If it's just to try it, you gotta do it, bud. You really do. Scotch eggs are lovely. Yep. See, that's another thing as well. That could be adapted for anything. Obviously, you get like your quail egg. And obviously you can make like a mini Scotch egg, have the meat around it and then breadcrumbs. And then obviously you got your chicken egg you could use, same with the duck egg. And yeah, you could get all these different sizes. But yeah, that's actually something I haven't had in a long time, is a decent Scotch egg. Oh, see, you guys, what is it with you guys? You're making me feel hungry now. Garlic mushrooms with steak, yeah, exactly. Congratulations on happy birthday. Um, you're too far from me. Yeah. Oh heck. The amount of mornings I used to get up as a chef at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to make breakfast. Oh my goodness. After a few hours of doing that, you were definitely ready for your own little English breakfast of your own, that's for sure. Obviously, there's something as well with an English breakfast now. Do you go with things like a poached egg, a fried egg, or scrambled egg? See, that's something else. Obviously, for me, I've always gone mainly for, oh crap, is like a fried egg. Or a couple of fried eggs, usually like over easy. Obviously, I still like it a bit runny, but yeah, not too hard. See, that's something else as well. So, things to consider. Obviously, you could have toast, you could have just bread, you could have fried bread. It's like so many variations on an English breakfast. It's terrible. How you doing there, Madeira? All of the above. But yeah, obviously when I was chefing, obviously there we go, guys. If you're not following Madeira, thank you, Viking. Click on that link, give her a follow. She is a lovely person and a great streamer in her own right. I know she's been doing some. Oh, what was it the other day? I can't remember. Oh, fudge nuggets. Hunter Call of the Wild, wasn't it? She was playing the other day. But she does play this game as well. And yeah, definitely go over and check her out. I'm sure I seen you go live doing a bit of Hunter Call of the Wild. Maybe you just hadn't changed the title over. You were doing some farming. Ah, okay. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, Mr. Reaper's stream, that's what it was. Right. I do apologise, but yeah. I'm sorry I missed your stream. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, Hunter Call. Okay, it's a nice game, but it's not really the one for me. So I think maybe that's what it was. When I see that pop up, I thought, no, thank you. Oh heck. Do you see what I see? This helps do it that way. There we go. Helps if I set it to bales, not pallet loading. Dang it. Yeah, but how you getting on anyway, Madeira, with the map? I know that the first little while you were struggling and such, and also we popped over there, tried helping you out. And also, if you do have any questions at any time, you're more than welcome to ask. You don't have to sort of just struggle. But yeah, she's in Sweden. There we go. Tomatoes and the oven. Actually, that's another as well. just going back to the final comment regarding English breakfast. Now, some people will just take like a normal tomato, chop it in half, whack it under the grill or whatever. Now, I know previously I've done like cherry tomatoes on the vine still. That's a nice alternative as well. Just drizzle a little bit of olive oil over them. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Anyway, you gotta make me guys feel hungry. Let's see. Now there is a way. Where was it? Let's see. Bales. There's a way of showing bales. Remove bales. I want to show bales. Bales. Palette location. Bale there. Let's make sure I didn't miss any. Nope. I'm good. Look, see, got all of them. Wasn't that hard, so that's cool. There we go. But yeah, the other day as well, I did go into the collectibles XML and actually upped the visual for them. So instead of it being 100 for me, I actually upped it to like 100, the maximum. So no matter whenever I load up, actually that's something. Did it change with that last update? It did. I need to go back in and adjust that again. But yeah, what you can do is go into the map if you don't want those to show. Obviously, they're currently set to 100. If you want to, you can actually go into the and find the XML for the collectibles and increase it so you don't see them till very, very last, or if ever. I think I had mine set to, was it 152? So yeah, something like that anyway. I've had to start over. Something went wrong. The game was going when I was supposed to play. That's weird. That's, yeah, something very, very weird. But yeah, obviously, if any guys do have any questions, you are, no matter who's streaming, you can ask questions. Normally, even if it's like, say, Mr. Darius Frost doing some Satisfactory, you can ask questions in there. Either he'll know or somebody in chat will know. So don't be scared to wait till a farm sim stream comes along. Just ask, because you never know. But yeah, Mr. Dave will be going live tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be back again on Wednesday, because obviously I do need to jump off. Obviously, being my wedding anniversary today, I do want to spend some more time with the wife and obviously daughter, I suppose. Actually, I got some nice new clothes out of it, so I'm happy. I need to go have a shower and get into my new pajamas that we got, or I got, I should say. But yeah, I got a nice new a t-shirt. Actually, it's more of a Christmas t-shirt. It's got like a VW Beetle on the front, not VW Beetle, camper van, and it's got like, it's almost like Christmassy effect to it. So I think it's going to be more of a Christmas t-shirt, but I'm going to be wearing it 24/7 regardless, whenever throughout the year. But yeah, the pajamas is the Mandalorian from Star Wars and Grogu on it. So yeah, I'm going to go have a shower and get them into them in a little while, and then maybe do a bit of fishing tonight. But yes, I want to spend a bit more time with the wife after all. Yeah, it is our anniversary, so me and Mr. C did an update of the program of a program, and then it was gone. Oh geez, that's not good. Yeah, so what I would recommend, and this also, obviously this is for all of you guys out there, is make regular backups of your save games. Obviously on my desktop and on one of my Google Drives, I've actually got regular backups. So if anything does get updated and the game wipes, I can just literally reinstall them very, very quickly. And maybe that's something you guys may want to look into doing more often. Maybe do like a once a week upload onto like a Google Drive, for example, or something like that. But yeah, maybe once a day after you've finished playing, make a copy of it, keep it on your system somewhere, and yeah, just have it at hand. So, but yeah, that is a right pain. Obviously, what have I got now? Let's have a little look to think about. Coming to here, so 739 hours on this map alone, or the save game. Yeah, I don't want to start again, no matter what. Obviously, if I make an oops or something, I'm gonna just try and work out and correct it. Obviously, the nice thing is within the game there is the backups that I could always take it back to an earlier point. But yeah, dang, I would hate to have to start again. Same with Dave. Actually, I know that he would. I don't know what he'd do if he had to do a restart. Oh man, could you imagine that? He'd probably just end up making a new map and starting there. Now, obviously, with these bales, I'm going to put them into my little storage, then call it a day. Speeding car has been botanic guy. We are at him. Okay. Well, where can I find the people where you where can't I find the people where you with play on the direct? Not sure what you mean there, the Vink. Oh, why don't we play together? To be honest, it has been discussed. Personally, I know I'm pretty sure Dave and NBC and all the rest of the guys will probably end up doing a server at some point. But yeah, it's not something that I'm really interested in. Come on, unload. Oh, hang on, got to remember how to do all this. Bugger it. Yeah, I've never been big on doing multiplayer myself. Obviously, there is the possibility of the rest of the guys maybe setting one up. I don't know. Obviously, I know with Dave's map himself, obviously he's made a lot of edits and such. So yeah, and I've made a few of my own little edits as well, along with a few things as well. So yeah, let's get all this in here quickly. But yeah, I do know that on Dave's Wolf Creek, obviously he had his save game uploaded to his server, and obviously invited you guys in to help him with some bits and pieces. And I think only maybe 1 or 2 people actually joined him, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, who knows what the future holds? We may change that. But yeah, I've never been big on multiplayers, especially in Farm Sim. I think it's just all the I like the control, I suppose is the best way to put it. So yeah. There we go. 1 sec, and I'll read chat. I'm nearly there. A couple more barrels to go. So let it go, let it go. Why did that just pop in my head? That's ridiculous. That's fine. There we go. Bales are clean. Let's turn you off. Right then, let's have a quick look and see what you're saying there. They did, but people quickly lost interest. Yeah, used to be on a Wednesday night. Yeah, exactly, Bodine there. But yeah, obviously, obviously each player as well has their own ideas for the save game. So I think that's one of the big things as well. When you get on a server with Dave, to be honest, and he's obviously mentioned it quite a few times, he's very controlling on how he wants it to look. So you don't really get a chance to put your own take on it. So Who knows? It may change in the future. You never know. Obviously, as you've seen from just my area compared to Dave's and compared to like Darius when he did it, uh, compared to X-Man, they're all individually different. So obviously, if I come up into super flight mode a minute. So obviously, this is obviously my farm currently. I've got the animals, I've got the main farm, the fields. Compared to Dave's, it's completely different. Compared to X-Man's, it's completely different. The same, obviously, where I've got my orchards, that's where X-Man's got his farm, is completely different. Yeah. And yeah, when you get all these ideas, it's not easy to get them all implemented on a server, so everybody's happy. And yeah. So it's a hard one to do, really. But yeah, overall, I think my farm's doing pretty well. Obviously, those freaking cows are just taking too darn long. Oh heck, I've had goats since well, for quite a while, and I've had so much milk out of them compared to the cows. It's like redonkulous. Even the wool. This is like now the fourth or fifth time I've filled these up. It's like, oh my goodness. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm hoping that Wednesday stream, I will be into the next month, which is going to be Harvest Time Part 2. Um, and yeah, I'm actually starting to consider maybe Patience Grasshopper. I don't know about that. I don't have patience anymore. Is maybe try to get in, do some contracts. Obviously, whatever fields I've got ready, hopefully I'll be harvesting them then. Obviously, I do want to start attacking those trees by the driveway. All these birches need to come out. But obviously, I'm just really waiting on those spruces along this side to get finished off, or at least started off, I should say, so I can actually get them cut. I'm going to be replacing the whole those two rows and having just spruces there. I didn't want the birches. I should have checked the pallets, to be honest. So it is my own duh. So yeah, the character from yourself that what, the character frame. Yourself. Yeah, I'm still not sure what you're on about the Vink. I'm struggling chronically to understand a few people today. Character, I'm not sure what character you're on about. I have no idea. Um, third person. I wonder. One sec. Where is it? Where is it? I know there is a third party view there. I did them myself. I still got to sort out that hat at some point. It's coming doubled. I don't know why. But yeah, I ended up putting the SGA logo on. This is a little while ago. But yeah, Billy Alpaca on my t-shirt. So, and obviously this is actually a thing that, yeah, the wardrobe. Production, what you call him, Braven, who did the production revamp on the in-game mod hub, has a second mod out that allows you to do this. So if you're creative enough to be able to figure it out, you could customize your own equipment to have your own logo on, or whatever. Yeah, I still need to sort that hat out, but yeah, I think it does things like t-shirts, hoodies, and all that sort of stuff. I went too far, didn't I? Oh, wrong one. I want wardrobe. That one. There we go. But I don't know if I've got it in here. Yeah, so it'd be obviously t-shirt. I haven't gone through and done these yet, but yeah, you got a polo shirt there, jumper, hoodie. That you could end up putting your own logos and stuff on, and obviously the hats. There's a couple of different hats, so yeah, maybe have a look into that as well, guys. And you could actually have your own wardrobe set up. But yeah, that hat is a little bit tricky. But anyway, that's enough of that rubbish. I am going to sign off for today, so let's go over to the ending screen, hit some credits, and obviously a big, huge thank you to all the follows today. Much appreciated. Obviously, Hobo, I think it, or yeah, Hobo. It's 19 Robert 90 and Ralph 3456. Much appreciated for those follows. But yeah, like I said, I will be back on Friday. Maybe I'll make more sense then as well. So let's mute that so nobody comes up. So we have a choice between two people. On my list, I have Mr. Darius Frost doing some Satisfactory. At the minute, he's currently working on a turbo fuel power plant. If you're not into that, there's also Mr. Grits Fan 101 who's playing PV Canyon Crossing himself, the map that I'm currently on. It looks like he's only recently gone live actually, so let me mute that a sec. Just try and get past these ads. Obviously, it's up to you guys. Obviously, normally it would be going over to a SGA member. But obviously, if you want me to go over to Mr. Grits Fan or anybody else that you'd recommend, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat. Madeira wants a bit of farming. Okay. It looks like he's actually doing a fundraiser as well. So, yeah, why not, hey? Should we go over and see Mr. Grits Fans, guys? See what he is up to today. Now, normally there's a counter on there. Why is there not? Oh, there is. Oh, he's up. He's been up for an hour. That's terrible. Alrighty, looks like we're going to see him. But yeah, Mr. Darius Frost is alive as well if you want to do a bit of farm simming. Not farm, satisfactory, should say. So let's go here. We've got Mr. Grits Fan. We'll get that TikToking away. Yeah, so if you guys want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. You can ask questions in his chat as well. He's starting to get quite knowledgeable. But obviously, catch Mr. Dashnet tomorrow or any of the other SGA members. But yeah, ask questions whenever you can. Get your answers as soon as possible. You don't have to wait for a specific farm sim stream. But anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a great day tomorrow, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Have a good one, and that's me for today. Bye for now.